Hold on, let me make sure I'm not putting them on the screen. Okay. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. What's up, world? Welcome to another edition of Thoughts of a Real One with myself, Cut the Check Kerv, and my lovely co-host.
Hey, it's Kiki.
All right, so let's get into it, world. First and foremost, as usual, how's your week?
Good God Almighty.
All right.
It was a painful week. Y'all know I always got something good to say.
All right.
This
all right.
week was painful.
Let's get into it.
I had the bump.
Whoa. Herpes?
Hell no.
You got you got the
Now let's clarify the bump.
you got the man down?
No.
Let's talk about it.
The ingrown hair bump.
Oh man.
Under my arm.
Ugh.
Ladies,
Okay.
be careful with shaving. It can go left, right, up, down. It is all bad. Just use nair or don't do it.
Okay.
So
Well, first.
Yeah. So it went from, little pimple,
Mm-hmm.
okay, cute, real cute,
Mm-hmm.
to a great.
A great. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
not so cute.
Okay.
But when that motherfucker hit walnut status,
Yeah. Walnut.
there's a fucking ball up under my underarm, okay? I'm like, there's nuts under my, it looks like a fucking nutsack up under my arm.
Oh man.
So, first thing I'll do is panic.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and it all started when I got in the shower.
Mm-hmm.
So I got in the shower and I lifted my arm up and it was just feeling so good and I was just letting the hot water just tear it up, tow it up.
Yeah.
Yes. So my week has been following the bump.
All right. So real quick, I just want to, while we having this conversation, I just want to deal with some misconceptions that I may have about getting the bump. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So.
Because if you on the phone, real quick, if you on the other line and you don't know what I'm talking about,
Yeah. All right. So I know it's not herpes. Okay. I definitely know that. But what I have heard in my lifetime, okay, is that comes from not wiping off the old deodorant and putting the new deodorant on.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just saying, is there any truth to that?
I have no idea. Now I did switch deodorants.
Okay.
And I went from the dry to the spray because Degree makes this awesome spray. It smells so good.
Okay.
But I don't think it's worth it using it no more.
Okay.
Because when I changed this, I got the bump. Change it up.
The walnut. All right.
The
yeah.
walnut.
So you got the walnut. Okay. All right.
How was your week, Kerv?
My week was good, man. So let me say this, right? So, after we got done shooting the Michael Jordan documentary, came out. That's like the biggest thing going on right now, right? The Last Dance, all of that. Okay. Let me backtrack. So, while all these documentaries are coming out, I know you're not a big basketball person, but stay with me. It's going way past that. All right. So, these people were chanting. They say that Jordan put this out to kind of remind people that he the GOAT. Okay. All right. Because LeBron is gaining
his status.
Yes, he's gaining status to catch up. All right. So everybody was going crazy. They come out in twos. Okay. Episode 1 and 2 came out. Everybody was like, "Yeah, Jordan the GOAT. Yeah, he killed it. 55 in the Garden. All this, right? Okay. Tearing the LeBron supporters apart. Okay. All right. Then episode 3 and 4 came out. All right. And they reminded us, Jordan went 72 and 10, greatest team ever. Scottie Pippen, Horace Grant, and what's my man with the hair? Rodman. All right.
Go. Dennis Rodman?
Yeah, he was on that team. Hair looked like this. Yeah, no, this is old. This is 92.
Gotcha.
All right. So everybody going crazy. All right. Then my favorite episodes. Episode 5 and episode 6. Episode 5 and episode 6 came out. All right. So in episode 5, Mike had a chance to endorse a black senator named Harvey Gantt, okay, who was running against a racist in the name of, I forgot the guy's name, but he was a known racist, all right? All right. So Mike's mom came to him and said, Mike, I need you to give us an endorsement to help us beat this guy, okay?
Okay.
But Mike declined to give the endorsement.
Okay.
Said, I don't want to speak on somebody that I don't know. All right? All right, cool. So, the racist guy won the election, okay? So people looked at Mike like kind of crazy, like, Mike, you should have stepped up and did that. Because when the guy won, the guy got on the mic and said, ain't gonna be no fun in Mudville tonight, okay? That's what the man's speech was, okay? So it's crazy, all right? This really happened.
Okay.
All right, so people took shots at Mike for that, all right?
Really?
All right, and that was where he said Republicans buy sneakers too. So,
okay.
All right, cool.
The greatest basketball player.
The GOAT, that's what he said.
They
all right.
took shots at him.
Absolutely. All right. So then my absolute favorite part, the divisive part came up. So Mike was gambling with a guy, lost $57,000, okay?
Okay.
Lost $57,000, wrote a check to the guy, gave the guy $57,000, okay? The guy got indicted on money laundering and drug dealing, okay? And long story short, Mike took the stand and testified, yes, that because they lied about it at first.
Okay.
They said that it was a loan, both of them. They both said it was a loan.
Okay.
And then when the pressure came, then Mike all of a sudden changed up his story.
Right.
And the other guy, all right? But Mike got on stand, testified his truth, okay? All right, so everybody that believe that Mike testifying is okay. Now, he's a civilian, okay? Mike not in the game, okay? But if we enter to do something illegal, whether it's lying to the police or it is a murder, and I get on a stand and I change my story to help incriminate another man. Well, let's just say all the supporters have been silent recently, okay? And Mike's still the GOAT. I'm not here to tear down a Billy Goat, by the way. He's a billionaire.
So it's kind of like an accomplice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
so
a
they both was going to go down.
Yeah. So what happened was the guy didn't want to go down. The drug charge was a bigger charge. So he didn't want the drug charge. He wanted the money launder.
Okay.
So he wanted Mike to go up there and recant his story, you know, because what happens is they use that testimony from Mike and some more stuff, but they use that testimony to paint dude as a liar and make the money laundering charge stick.
Okay.
So, but the drug charge got thrown out.
All right, so a plea deal.
Kinda. The man went to jail, but he went to, less time. Okay? So long story short, I'm having a huge debate with people that are trying to move what snitching is. Okay? And where I'm from, if you take the stand and testify and help gain a conviction towards someone, that is snitching. And you don't even got to get the conviction, to be honest, because I don't want people to say, oh, well, the man beat the case, so I didn't technically snitch. If you take the stand and you testify, that's what it is. You testify. You snitching. That's pretty much how it goes, okay? Now, in my world, if I was Mike, I would have never got on the stand.
Right.
At all. Or if I would have got up there, I just would have pled the fifth. You ever seen the senators get on the stand and get held in front of Congress and all they say the whole time is, I plead the fifth. I don't want to incriminate myself.
Pass on that. Next question, please.
So, a lot of people have been pissed off about that, and I've been fighting people back and forth. And you know who Tekashi 6ix9ine is? He's the rapper, just came home, snitched on everybody. All the memes and stuff were about, you know who that is yet?
I know what a 69 is. I don't know who 69 is.
Okay, all right. Well, she nasty as fuck. Tekashi 6ix9ine. He's a rapper. Snitched on multitude of gang members
Oh.
and bloods, by the way, which I'm not a blood. This is just, it should just match my hat and sneakers, okay? I snitched on a bunch of 9 Trey Bloods, which is a gang in New York, and Jim Jones, who's allegedly a part of it.
I know Jim Jones.
And Cardi B, who's allegedly
really
a part of it. She's gang. Yes.
Gang gang?
She's gang. Okay. So, yeah. So he's home, and he's literally, because of his situation, the guys that he got into, that he came in the game with, the Bloods,
yes,
they robbed him of millions of dollars, tied him up, kidnapped him, fucked his baby mama, and he snitched on everybody. Okay?
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
This is the 6ix9ine guy. I mean, this is the guy that did all this too.
He didn't do this stuff. They did this stuff to him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So he snitched on everybody. All right. So what happens is people is trying to say they understand why Tekashi snitched.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
But you saying under no circumstances.
Snitching is not okay under. No, hold on. Make sure you get me. Snitching is not okay under no fucking circumstances. It's not okay.
Okay.
Unless you are a civilian. Okay? Now, if you ain't in no type of gang or no type of, you not engaging in no type of criminal activity, it's okay to tell the truth. That's what they call it. Don't get mad at me because I told the truth. Don't get mad at me because I told the truth. No, you snitching. Okay? All right. Even as we was kids and you went and told on your sister, what did your mama tell you?
Stop telling everything.
Stop fucking tattletelling.
Yes.
Stop being a fucking snitch. Okay? Stop snitching on your brother and your sister.
Yes.
Yeah, you known this shit as a kid, okay? So don't tell me just because you wasn't in the streets, you didn't know exactly what the fuck was going on.
Right.
You knew what the fuck was going on. So, yeah, that's been my week. Because I want y'all to know, world, I'm big petty, okay? So I'm with all the shit. Y'all can send me all the messages y'all want, and I'm going to carve out time to answer every single one of them motherfuckers, okay?
I'm a carve out.
Yeah, absolutely. So that was my week. That's what I've been doing, and I can't wait for fucking 7 and 8 to come out tonight.
Okay.
But if you motherfuckers come back talking that Michael Jordan shit after this nigga got on the stand and snitched, or oh, by the way, he didn't endorse the black man, and he later endorsed another man, white man named Bill Bradley. So that's another reason why I got a problem with Mike as well. Now, if he didn't endorse nobody, I'm with you. Okay. But he did later endorse somebody else. So, again, love you, Mike, but you definitely in rat in my eyes, and some people going to try to defend you, but I'm not going to be one of those people, all right? You definitely a rat.
Stop snitching, man.
Yeah. So, let's get into the news. So, let's talk about the hottest thing that everybody's talking about right now, rightfully so. Let's switch gears into some serious stuff, all right? Y'all about to get to see me serious and her for 2 seconds, all right? Amaud Bradley, is that his name? What is the guy's name? Amaud? I don't know his name. But y'all know the guy. Right.
I don't know.
Don't matter. All right. Amaud, Justice for Amaud is the movie. That's the movement, Justice for Amaud, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to dive into some of the incidents that happened. So are you familiar with what happened with Amaud? He was running.
Is this the jogger?
This the jogger.
Yes.
Jogging in a nice neighborhood.
Yes.
And 3 men cornered him and videotaped him in an altercation with one of the men, white men, by the way.
Yes.
And they shot and killed him.
Yes, they did.
Out there. So it's a lot that goes into it, but I mean, let me get your thoughts on it as far as another black man being gunned down for no reason, seemingly. It's a bad situation. Our heart goes out to the family.
Absolutely.
And yeah, so
for me, it's just it's a sad thing to say, but it's another hate crime. Once again,
yeah,
there is There is the race car that gets pulled each and every time when it's a different culture.
Mm-hmm.
So here it is. We have this black man innocently jogging, working out, trying to get in shape, whatever he's doing it for good health, whatever. And you
say
have
he's a
these
ball player.
two. Oh, okay, all right. Well, staying in shape, and, training.
Mm-hmm.
And here you have these three idiots, because that's the only way to describe any human being that could honestly do some hateful stuff like that and film it. You have to be an idiot at the end of the day too.
So they thought that he was.
Yeah. Yes.
They thought he was breaking in houses in the area.
Yes.
And they tried to make a citizen's arrest, is what they claimed they were doing.
Of course, they're gonna try to find something to cover it up. The same way with sounds like another Trayvon Martin case.
Eerily similar.
You understand? Well, he looked at suspect. Get the hell out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Here it is. You go into a predominantly white neighborhood, and because you're black, you all of a sudden suspect.
Yeah. So he, I believe, lives in the neighborhood. Okay.
And that's another thing. Didn't Trayvon Martin live pretty close to?
Yeah.
Yes. So these are their neighborhoods. They should feel as safe to do whatever it is. Cut behind houses, jog around trees, stop, take a water break in their own neighborhood without having to feel threatened.
So they also, what they said was that they told the police initially he was in the middle of a robbery. That's what they told the family. Okay, They told the family that he was shot in the middle of a robbery. Long story short, we know now with the footage that wasn't true. All right. We also know that the video was leaked. Okay.
Yes.
Now, let me say this: they arrested the son and the dad. Okay. But guess who hasn't been arrested yet?
The friend.
That was fucking filming this stuff.
Yes.
Okay. Now here is my problem. Okay. If you drive in a car and you get out, if I'm driving, and you get out and go rob somebody, right? Yes. Guess what I am? I'm a fucking accomplice. Yes. Okay? And I'm going to prison too.
Yes, you are. You might as well just came in here and did your due diligence.
Okay, all right.
Yes,
due diligence.
Due diligence.
Yes. So, so for me, the fact that they hadn't arrested that man as well, I'm totally shocked about that, because if that is a black man, if that's a black man shot another white man, it ain't even taking X amount of weeks to bring that man to justice. Okay, it's not taking nothing like that. What they gonna do is we gonna be top story of the news because we another animal, so to speak, that got out of the cage and shot somebody in a nice neighborhood and all that stuff, and they ganged up and did it.
Right.
Which is literally a lynching. Okay.
It sure is.
That's what a lynching is. Yes. All right. I'm sorry. I really don't want to go too deep with lynching and all of that stuff, but that's what that was. You cornered a man. You gave him no option, and you
took his life.
And you took that man's life. Yeah. So I definitely cannot believe that that's happening. Shout out to LeBron. He spoke up about it. You got a lot of celebrities that's speaking up on behalf, and I feel like we should definitely do our part and talk about exactly, get the awareness out, and hopefully justice is brought all the way home, because an arrest is one thing, but we need a conviction. It's not going to bring them eye back, but what it will do is give us some type of closure. It'll never give the family closure, but I mean, it's worse if you see those guys go free, like in the Trayvon case.
So I have something to say real fast. If someone was standing on the corner or trailing behind them, just say they're going the same direction, and they went to the police and told, is that snitching?
Are they a civilian? Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, you a civilian. That's not snitching.
Okay.
No, it's not snitching.
Because you're a civilian.
No, that's not. You a civilian. You're not engaged in criminal. You're not saying I agree to a criminal act.
Yes.
All right. So because of that, no, you're not. But what I did learn is if I saw that, right? Yes. If I saw that going down, and I jumped out and I shot somebody, one of them white dudes, I could have got off. Yeah, you can get off because you can. Yeah. But here's the thing. If these bitches was trying to do a motherfucking citizen's arrest, right? Why we can't citizens arrest the third motherfucker? Why we can't do that?
That is interesting.
Let's do a citizen's arrest on the third motherfucker that did the filming. Yes. Okay? Because they did a citizen's arrest on amaud, so to speak, which I heard later that they was lying about that. Okay, they wasn't doing it.
It's safe to say the recorder, the whole time he was framing the father and the brother because ain't how the video get leaked if he the only one that had it.
Well, they was bragging about it. So in my notes right here, the dad was on Facebook bragging that my son did the shooting. Okay? That's a fact. So they bragging about this shit. So, I mean, for me, I wanted to see him go to jail. But not only do I want to, and like they gonna try to go find like the Aryans and all that shit to try to protect them and all of that. And you know they gonna take them in because that's what they, you know. So behind them walls, it's gonna get real when them people actually walk in there. And I definitely want to see how that go down.
Justice,
yeah. Yeah. Street justice though. You know, not just you know, I want y'all to do your job, lawmakers, get the man behind them walls. But then street justice also got to happen as well. There's nowhere in the world you can let that man kill a kid like that and get away with it. So, again, street justice. Tekashi, we can't have you out here like this, okay? I'm not encouraging nobody go do anything to him.
Yes.
But I'm just saying, it's no room that we could just let rats walk around here like that and there's no consequence for it, all right? All right. So, second story. The guy in Indianapolis that was driving, I think his name is Sean Reed, okay? Sean Reed was driving. He's a former military, by the way, all right? Who was driving, jumped out the car. Actually, he was in 2 high-speed chases. He was in a high-speed chase earlier with the police, and he was going too fast, so they just said, okay, we don't want any other people to get hurt, so they let him go. Then they seen him later, and they pursued the chase, okay? And then when they pursued the chase, he was going live, by the way, okay? He was going live on Instagram, and jumped out the car, unarmed, and the police shot him dead. Okay? On live.
The one Mike Epps
spoke out about it. Yes. Shout out to Mike Epps.
Shout out.
Great job, Mike, for speaking out about
absolutely.
it. So, again.
And not to mention, they said that they stun gunned him first. So,
this
kind of tortured him.
It didn't happen.
So, they didn't stun gun him
They did
first.
not
Because I was like, okay, did you stun gun him and shoot him?
No. Yeah.
This makes no sense.
Yeah, no, they shot him. He was on live. So, it was no, no, none of that. It was pow, 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 pow. That's exactly what it was. It was a shooting. And
you know this is supposed to be like the new laws today. If the police feels threatened of their life, they are allowed to pow, pow, pow.
Yeah, and that's so unfortunate.
It is very unfortunate, especially for our black community and our black men. It's not just black men, black women, black children now. Nobody's safe.
Yeah,
with
absolutely.
With that law in place, that's crazy.
Yeah. So again, I don't want to play this down by speaking on the fact that he was on social media, even though that was the craziest thing that you could do. And I hate that social media has us being such attention seekers that we would do a crime on live and play it out for the world. However, the gift in that is that we know exactly what really happened. So I'm conflicted as to how I feel about that whole situation, because back to the amaud situation, if there was no footage, there probably would be no arrest. Okay? Even with the footage,
no news.
it took them 2 months to bring these men to justice.
And that's a very long time, considering I get, wait for trial and all that, get your paperwork together. But this was something that happened on live. Yeah. So it's like, how could it not be addressed as fast as it happened?
Hell yeah. Because if it's
yes.
us.
It's us.
If it's a nigga.
Yes.
We starting off the motherfucking news. They got a motherfucking, yes. They putting us out.
Breaking news.
Yeah. It's breaking news.
Yes.
They putting us out there.
We
gon' it's a double standard, and we know that world. We definitely know it's a double standard out there. However, when you got footage, and the DA had this footage for 2 months and didn't do nothing, man, that is crazy. So I was having a conversation with somebody a couple weeks ago, and I was just explaining to this person that we not afraid of the police.
Never have been.
We afraid of the guns.
Yes.
We afraid of what they can do with the guns.
Their actions.
Yes.
Yep.
So, at the end of the day, when I look at this situation, man, I know I don't want. There's some good police out here.
It is. Shout out to the good ones.
Yeah, and it's a tough job. Yes. It's a tough job. Yes. You have to. I guess think the worst, hope for the best.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Be prepared for it. And I know it's tough when you walking up to these cars and these guys and you don't want to use any type of serious force on them. But then on the flip side, they look to hurt you. You know what I mean? Yes. So you just never know. And I know it's a tough job. However, I think that lethal force should be reviewed. And I don't know if it is, but clearly, they got the code and all that, the blue badge. And all. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever they do to protect each other. And, I tell people, the police, military, all that, that's like the biggest, that's bigger than Bloods. That's bigger than.
That's the biggest thing, absolutely.
That's the biggest gang
there
ever.
Is, absolutely.
Yeah.
Agree. And, for me, as I grew up, I was taught to trust the police. The police is your friend. The police is your, the ones to protect you. And listen, it has been a lot of, every time you see the news now, it has something to do with a civilian and the police.
Yeah.
So it's like, who do we shut? What happened to that dare dog? Shut up there. What was the dare dog name?
I don't know what the dare dog name is, but I definitely agree.
We were taught differently, and now that, when I was younger, put it like this, I used to look at a police officer as a superhero, a protector, and now I look at them as a villain. Yeah. Yes.
And that's where we at now.
Yes.
That's profound.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I had to go on the vocabulary on it for that one. That was profound right there. But that's a fact, man. That's the world that we live in, unfortunately, man. And I hate that it's like that. I want it to be better, but I think it starts with the fact that a lot of black people want to do other things besides being a police officer. That's like the last thing that anybody wants to do at this point.
Nowadays, people just want to make it home.
But as far as having having more officers of color in the neighborhood. But let me make sure that I lament this as well. The guy, when they shot the guy in Indianapolis, you can hear the police officer saying that it was a closed casket. Homie. That was a black man. That was a black police officer that said that. I'm willing to bet everything that I own. He said, yeah, it's closed casket, homie. So they made light of the fact that they shot that man like that. And that's just not okay. And I pray that those people are brought up on charges. And don't let these people walk, man.
Do not. And they all should lose their job as well.
Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, with that being said, let's move on. Let's move on to the topic of the day. Topic of the day is going to be best friends of an opposite sex. Okay?
Yes.
All right.
All right.
So, first off, do you have a problem with your significant other that you may potentially be with having a best friend of the opposite sex?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Never, ever should you.
Doesn't bother you?
No.
Okay. All right. So, I do. Yeah, I do. I definitely have a problem with that. Which brings me to a conversation that I had that even sparked this topic for me. So I was talking to somebody and they said that whoever they were going to be with was going to have to respect the relationship with their best friend. Okay? Now,
so you telling me because if I have to choose between being with you and choose between me having a best friend of the opposite sex, so let them go or let you go?
So I wouldn't go that far. Okay. I wouldn't go that far to say you gotta cut that person completely out your life.
Okay.
But you ain't going to dinner with that person no more. You're not going out to kick it with this person no more. Y'all literally gonna be relegated to common events or the occasional check-in on the phone.
Kerv sounds a little controlling.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm totally fine.
Controlling.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. So here's the thing. So I have several female friends, okay?
Yes.
So here's my thought process on this. So one of my female friends at one point in time threatened to fight her man to keep me in her life, okay?
Yes.
No. So I didn't agree with that. Okay? So here's my thought process on that. If you feel that strongly about that friend, be with that friend.
Okay.
Be with him.
I see why you're saying that, because 9 times out of 10, you think that they're fucking or have
No, I don't care if they're not fucking. No. If you love him that deeply,
mm-hmm.
be with him. Be with that nigga.
But then he would no longer be a friend.
Correct. Be with that nigga. Don't try to be with me, but tell me I gotta respect this ain't your daddy or your son or God. Mm-hmm. Them only 3 men that's coming before me.
Okay.
I'm not respecting no other. That nigga gotta go.
Can you have a female friend?
Yes. All right, but hold on. I'm getting to it. So I do have female friends. Shout out to all of them. They already know where I'm going, okay? So my female friends, if I'm in a relationship, our relationship as friends takes a whole backseat to that.
Okay.
All right? And
so no dinner.
None of that.
No going,
none of that.
Okay.
Nothing.
Y'all basically like if she needs some type of advice real quick or she needs to borrow $100, cash at me. No,
and I gotta run that. Yeah, I gotta run that by my chick though.
So y'all not like double dating. You're not inviting her to no type of family.
I hope it could get to that.
Okay. Yes.
I hope it can get to that.
Yes.
But if my chick not okay with that, I'm okay with that. Because at the end of the day, I want to be with her. I want to be with the woman that I'm dating.
Okay.
So if I felt that strongly about my female friend, I should just be with her.
I can respect that.
Yeah.
Answer. I can respect that answer.
I'm cool. What you're not about to do is tell me, a grown man, you're not about to tell me another man is about to come or I got to respect this man just as much as I respect your dad or your kids and this is a package. No, because for me, and I'll just speak on my own situation, when my female friend got married, I took a backseat to that. Okay. She didn't want that.
Okay.
But I understood how a man, yes. I don't want you to be intimidated by our relationship at all.
Right.
Because there's nothing there.
Yes.
She want to be with you.
Yes. And
I want her to be happy. So if I'm a real friend, I want my friend to be happy. I want that person to find happiness. Not at my, and I don't want you to be like, not at the expense of your relationship falling apart because you want to keep me as a friend.
Right.
I want you to be happy.
Be happy.
Be happy, man.
No worries, be happy.
So for you, if you like, yeah, you don't really mind if somebody have a significant other.
I don't. So let me tell you why.
All right, please.
First off, we all wait to become adults. Okay.
Okay.
You don't want no grown ass person telling you what you can and cannot have.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get this straight understood. Okay. I feel if you're my significant other, it's your job to respect the decisions that that I have made. If it's not crossing any boundaries,
So you want me to figure that out when y'all cross the boundary?
No, because I'm bringing it to the table as you come. So I brought it to the table as soon as you came to the table.
Mm-hmm.
This is the same table I've been eating at. Well, I gotta change. We change placemats, but I'm not changing tables.
Cause I trust you.
Yes.
I don't trust him. I don't trust the nigga. Okay. So now you can answer this yes or no, but let me tell you how I believe friendships work.
Okay.
Somebody don't want to fuck somebody.
At some point.
That's how friendships work.
Yes.
Either the man doesn't see her that attractive, or the woman doesn't see the man attractive.
Yes.
Or they tried it and it didn't work.
It failed,
but they
better as friends.
Okay, well, first off, you're not no motherfucking friend. Okay, let me put that out there right now.
Look, that's my big brother.
Yeah, no, none of that. Like, bitch, listen, if you lie to me, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to get the word bitch out my vocabulary. Okay, I'm gonna try to do better. I don't know how many minutes in, but that was my first one. I thank you, I appreciate it. But this is passionate to me.
Yes, it is.
So if you think, if you ladies think that you gonna have me, think that this your whole friend, and he put his dick inside you.
Yes. And it's never going back in ever again. You got you fucked up.
Yeah, no, that's a DV.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm you and him though.
Yes.
I don't know. I might just say fuck it and leave y'all both, but yeah, no, that's a slippery slope.
It is.
Yeah, y'all not friends if y'all fucked. Let me put that out there right now. Y'all is exes, okay? You a fucking ex if you actually slept with the person. Y'all not friends.
You a fucking ex.
Yeah, you an ex. Let me get that shit clear right now. Y'all exes. Y'all is not friends, okay? I don't give a fuck if you fucked him 37 years ago.
Yes.
He can speak to you in a different level than what I can if I never actually had intercourse with.
You are so right. I can definitely agree with you on that.
Okay, well, I appreciate it.
But to have a friend that you've never fucked, okay?
Yeah.
And have a man is
he gay? Cause that's the only way I'm be cool with.
Yeah, both.
Oh, he suck dick, he cool. Yeah, I ain't got no problem with y'all exchange secrets about how to suck this dick better. I'm good with it. Y'all goddamn it, go ahead. He gonna tell you not to leave them nuts in the cold. All right, cool. I'm cool with it.
Shit right now.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like if he gonna teach you that, I'm cool with it, But other than that, no, there's no way I see you and your male friend.
Well, Kerv, if you are masculine, if you are confident within yourself, okay?
I am.
Then you should be able to say, hey, man, I don't give a fuck about another man.
So, let me say this, world. So, everybody you ever had an animal before?
Yes.
Dog?
Yes, dog,
cat,
fish,
anything like that?
Rabbit.
All right. So, do you let your dog go out by itself?
Bear did. Shout out to Bear. Yes, Bear did. But
okay. Well, most people have fencing, okay? They either have fencing or they have leashes, okay? Now, I'm not saying that I want to treat a woman like an animal, okay?
Yes.
But we all know that men treat women like a piece of property, okay?
Yes.
All right. So, with that being said, for me, I'm not letting my Yorkie, what's an expensive dog? I don't know.
Chihuahua.
It's a fucking Chihuahua. I'm not letting my Chihuahua out the motherfucking gate and hope that the Chihuahua comes back home every single night. Nah, I'm going to have some fencing in place.
You should.
Yeah, I'm going to have some, because I value
Your
this.
little lap dog.
Yes.
But what if you have a big dog, like a Great Dane?
I don't give a fuck. Big Great Dane, goddamn Great Dana. I don't give a fuck what it is. Yeah. Great Dana is going to stay within this perimeter as far as, leashes and stuff like that. And, I mean, for me, if I value something, I want to protect it.
Okay. That's natural.
I value sneakers.
And that's also a good trait to have as a man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you a bitch ass nigga if you don't have that trait.
Okay.
If you don't have provide and protect.
Correct.
Yes.
So let me ask you a question real quick. So if a man can't fight, is that a problem for you?
No, it's not.
You good with that?
Yes.
How you gonna protect
with that? Because.
Can you fight?
Yes.
So who gonna do the fighting?
We gonna do the fighting.
So y'all both gonna take it.
He don't have to fight, but I guarantee you, he know how to slap. He know how to sling.
Slap,
sling.
Wow.
Get the phone.
Okay.
Do the snitching. Call 911.
Wow.
Listen.
Wow.
Listen here.
All right. Disclaimer.
This is very important for me.
All right.
The first person who reaches the police is the person that don't get in trouble.
Say it. Amen.
I am on the phone.
Take me to the king.
Before I whack.
Yeah.
You better do something.
Whoa, hold on. So you gonna call the police and then punch somebody? That a yes?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Or it's in preparation of. You understand? You know what's about to go down in an argument.
Mm-hmm.
So always be prepared. Especially if that dopamine kicks in, that fight and flight, your heart and stuff start beating fast, you already know it's something about to jump off.
Okay.
Call the police.
Okay. I agree. Call the police. The first person to call the police.
The first person that call is, hey,
yeah.
You're not the one that's going to jail.
Yeah, that's true.
At least you protected.
That's true. You just gave him some gas.
Yes, so true story. If my man cannot fight, I'm quite sure he can shoot.
Okay. But he ain't got the strap.
Okay.
Saying y'all in a nightclub, a man walks up, grabs your ass, right?
Yes.
And you have an altercation with the man, okay? And your man walk up, okay? And your man try to protect your honor.
Right.
Okay?
You know he can't fight.
And he got knocked out.
Yes.
What do you do?
I'm taking another nigga home. No, I'm just yeah. Bye. No, I'm just shout out to the nigga on the floor.
That's your man on the floor.
Man, hey,
what you gonna do?
Nigga now. No, I'm just playing.
You gonna leave him or you gonna?
I'm not gonna leave, babe. However.
I'm interested here. Come on.
Oh,
come on.
You done cut me deep with this one.
Come on. I just need to know.
There's a lot of different options on the table, ladies. You know the options.
There's a lot of niggas right now that's on pins and needles right now.
Hold on. First of all, my reputation. Because we at the cocktail. Ooh. Because it was somewhere where I'm popular.
Let's go with the cocktail. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, your man knocked out on the floor right now. So what do you do? You crying? I'm just trying to figure out what you gonna do. Come on.
I am sorry, y'all, but the right thing to do, ladies, is help your man up.
All right, what you gonna do?
Help your man up and get him home, okay?
Help your man up and get him home.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna help my man up and I'm gonna get him home.
Okay.
Yes,
all right. Cool. That's dope. All right. So, but that's admirable, okay? Because I've really seen that happen before. So that's why I asked. Because long story short, the girl actually got into the fight.
Yes.
And we're gonna take this a step further. She got into the fight.
Yes.
And the man slapped her to sleep too.
Yes. And that's what I was gonna say. I have a choice. I could have, tried something, but women stand down. I do not care how we are built, what our status is in femininity, feminality, but do not.
Whoa. What is it?
Feminality.
Feminality? That might be the new word.
New word.
That might be the new word. Feminality.
Kiki slang.
Okay. All right.
Stand down. We're nurturers. They are protectors.
Correct.
Period.com.
Correct. And I also want to stamp that as well. I know a bunch of women that won't hesitate to jump into a fight for their man. And I need y'all to understand, from a man point of view, We do not want y'all to jump into the fight with us, okay? Right. Because if we get knocked out, pause, I ain't never been knocked out. But if we get knocked out, that's one thing, okay? I could see that man later. I might have did something wrong. We gonna work again. We gonna try to figure it out. But if you knock my bitch out, it's shots fired, okay? And it's a whole different motherfucking level all of a sudden. So listen, as much as I want whatever lady to jump in there, if I'm taking the L, I want the bitch to get in there and help me. If you knock my bitch out, it's shots fired.
Yeah, she's no good for you.
And I don't even know how our relationship goes forward. After we both together.
I feel that.
I don't even know how we go forward. You did not. We both did not that. Bitch, you can't say nothing to me, bitch. He knocked you out too. What you talking about, bitch?
Oh my God.
Yeah, he knocked you out. You know how y'all be like, oh well, tell that to the nigga that knocked you the fuck out, bitch. He knocked you out too, bitch. Fuck you talking about. So, yeah, I'm just saying. So, yeah. So if you did get jumped out there and get knocked out, and if the young lady that got knocked out watched the show, I apologize. You definitely a soldier for jumping in there for your man. However,
stand down.
Stand down.
Yes.
Stand down.
Yes.
Yeah. So, with that being said, that's another episode. World. Just want to say thank you. For subscribing. We hit 100 subscribers this week, so I'm definitely excited about that. This is only our second, now third episode together, so great stuff. And any last remarks?
Yes, one last thing. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
So all of the good mothers, to all of the deceased mothers, to rest in peace mothers, to even the bad mothers. Shout out to y'all too, because maybe y'all have a change of heart, change around one day. But happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, man. Happy Mother's Day to my mother as well. Grandmother, baby mamas, all that. I'm not buying nothing for my baby mamas. I'm sorry.
Shout out to her.
Yeah, I'm not buying nothing for y'all. Okay, it's not gonna happen. But I am gonna give y'all a nice shout out on social media though. Yeah. All right. That's it, world. Good night.